because I always lead these little shows for you. And today with me, I have got a very special guest, which is my friend Dancha, and she actually does a very interesting job. So I would like, let's say, let her introduce herself, and I won't do it instead of her. So Dani, thanks for joining me, and could you please tell me or tell us who you are, what you do, and how you live?
Okay. Thank you, first of all, for invitation.
Yeah, welcome.
Uh, I already forget all the questions you gave it to me, so I will start with the first one I remember.
Definitely. So
So,
this is who you are.
who I am? Okay. So I'm a woman. I am a totally normal human being like everybody else, and I work like intimity coach. Somebody can translate like a sex coach, but this is not enough for me. I have For me, the intimity coach has really deep meaning because I feel like that people don't need to learn about sexuality, how to do positions, or like the time. It's we are a little bit more far away, that we know that penis has to go to vagina and all these kind of things.
Yeah.
But what people have to learn, it's the differences between men and a woman's body, how we work. And for me, the really great sexual experiences are always connect with intimacy.
Mm-hmm.
So this means that I'm really focusing for people to really communicate about, learn how to communicate their desires, their wishes, what makes them happy, what they want, what they don't want, how to take care about if some emotions show up during the sexuality or the relationship. Because especially it is for men and also women, we need to feel safe and accepted to enjoy the sexuality. But if women doesn't feel like fully accepted in their emotions, then they can never enjoy with the partner like really strong orgasmic experiences. So
Mm-hmm.
this is why I am intimate coach, because I really need to connect and teach people how it's connect, all these kind of topics like
Yeah. Yeah.
safety, communication, normal everyday life situation with the sexuality.
It makes
And
sense. It's really wonderful. I guess it's something not many people do, which leads me to the second question, because I would like to ask you, what do you oh, no, no, no. This is the third question, and maybe I will skip it a little bit. So, at first, tell me, Dani, what it feels like to do something very different from what other people actually do, because your job is not a normal one. Tell more about doing something so special. So, what about the other people? Do they judge you, or do they tell you something, let's say, not nice about your job, or nice on the other hand? So, tell us.
you know, I learned in my life, I was always very rebellion. I was lucky that my parents gave me a lot of freedom, that I one way could be who I am, that they pushed me to be independent very like soon. And so I learned that it's not matter what you do, people will always judge you. I tried many things. I studied different kind of schools. I studied art school. I studied, like international relationships and European studies. I have diplomacy. I started to study psychology. And, like always, I figure out that there are people they like it and there are people they don't like it. It's not matter who you are. And this is how it is. And I think this really helped me to go for what I felt that is right for me. that I really want to be, because it started with when I started to go with my troubles to some tantra workshops, and it was really love for the first time. I felt like, oh my god, this has meaning, you know. I worked before that in pharmacy business, and yes, people saw me like intelligent, successful businesswoman making a lot of money, but it didn't have really deep meaning for me. But I remember, yeah, it was so strong experience for me when I helped first woman with really serious topic, and it's difficult to explain. It's just the thankfulness, the happiness, the that you feel that yes, I really changed something. I really
Mm-hmm.
create something, you know. So it was so strong that I was just like, okay, this is what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, on the beginning, it was like when I was leaving the job, like, are you kidding me? You are going like you are here like do this business and you go like massage penises. I was like, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it has bigger
Exactly.
meaning for me than like make a lot of money, but sell drugs. you know.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and in Czech, I was lucky because, of course, I opened a center in Pilsen, and it was on the beginning. It was a little bit tough that people misunderstood what is tantra about, and they had different kind of pictures. They were triggered, of course, based on their traumas and experiences in the life. But then yeah, after 2 years it's really traumatically changed, and people start to come, they started to hear from other friends, because Pilsner is quite small, that it
Mm-hmm.
was nice, that they felt so respected, and it was not about any like erotic massage, that it was
Mm-hmm.
like really wow. So I think that when you believe in something,
Mm-hmm.
you soon or later the truth will come out. You have just to follow what you believe in. And it's funny because now I moved to Norway. I'm traveling. I was on maternity holiday now some years, but I started now to work. I opened an Academy of Sexuality and Intimacy in Oslo, and I'm starting to do workshops again in Czech, in Pilsen. And it's interesting because here it's even more blocked than
Yeah.
it was when I started in Czech. Here it's really, really like the beginning of
Uh-huh.
opening, talking about this kind of topics. And here is Tantra totally misunderstood.
Wow. So what
Um,
you do is just perfect because this what I like the most is that you believed in going your way and you really were able to take it and not watch the surroundings. So this is awesome. Danny, I have got another question for you, and I
yeah.
think it is very, let's say, it can be inspiring for other women, especially. I would like to ask you, what do you like most about being you?
Mm, I think I really love my honesty.
Mm-hmm.
That yeah, I am how I am. I say what I feel. It's okay if you don't like me or you like me for it. It's but I have to. I really hate power games and all these kind of things. Of course, that all of us, also me, I am sure, sometimes behave like unconsciously, um,
Yeah.
like reacting or something, or and I'm not aware of it. But this is my path. This is the teaching I do. It's not about that I'm perfect, no, at all. I do so many mistakes. I'm learning every day who I am and what I want. But yeah, this is like what I feel that is the most important for me, that I
Yeah.
can be how I am. You know where you are standing with me. And if I don't like it, I say it to you, and I try to say it like nice way. Um, And when I am diving in the shit, I am diving in the shit. When I am happy. You see on me that I am happy. It's like, yeah, it's quite clear.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so you are authentic, and this is the most. Okay, awesome, super.
Yeah.
Let's move on. I would like to ask you about something else. Let's tell me, is it easy to make a living by doing something so much different from what people normally do? So, just is it easy to make the money, or how is it? Do you have enough clients? Let's say.
It's uh, like it's more a little bit more difficult here in Norway because people are really behaving different way than
Mm,
in Czech. In Czech, we are more extroverts. We are open to talk about emotions and all this kind of things. Here is more challenging. Norwegians are more introverts. Emotions is something really scary here. So here it's, I will say, a little bit more difficult also because I, of course, I have a chance to go and make a lot of money if I follow this, I call it American marketing, like use all this promising and saying like, come, you will have wonderful orgasm and you will experience and you will be goddess and, all this kind of like, but because it's not me, so I feel like I have a little bit slowlier the starts, but it's okay for me. It's because I need to do what I believe in. And
mhm,
I can't promise people what they will feel. If they will feel like a goddesses or like a devils, or if they meet the shadow, or I don't know. I know that in long term, it will help them.
mhm.
But I can't promise them how they will feel after each session or what will give it to them, because this is what we are searching for in the sessions
Exactly.
and consultations. But so it's always the way to find out about how to communicate, because I had totally different kind of words and things what people in Czech are looking for, and different kind of things what I have to start work with here in Norway, and it took me 4 years to find out.
Mhm, mhm.
So things
Okay.
that I was on the maternity holiday and I had like chance to look around and see how the culture works, and but I find it one thing which is similar. It's not matter where you go, because here is in Norway a lot of people, different country, different kind of cultures from different countries, which I really love on Norway. And I'm starting to travel also. That I'm invited to Sweden or London, and I see that people have one thing common, and this is also what is intimacy about. We need to heal and feel safe that we can be who we are and start fully love ourselves. It's not
Mhm,
matter if in sexuality or relationship or work, and this I can do for people.
mhm,
So I will not say that it's easy, because if I want to do erotic massages, tantra massages for pleasure, just to, like really how most of the people do that, you have studio where people come for tantra massage, but one way it's erotic massage, because they get pleasure, they get orgasm or ejaculation, then I will have very easy to make a living on this, because this is what people want. We want all the nice things that we don't have to do anything for. But this is not what is real tantra and real like intimacy about. So so I have to do some kind of compromise
mhm,
to give people a
mhm,
little bit of this, but also to show them where everywhere they can explore, and that it has much bigger meaning, and
uh-huh,
they can feel it. And but they have to feel it. I need to get them to my hands, to my consultation, and
mhm,
then they feel the difference, and then it's easy. But to
mhm,
get the people to explain to them who I am, and before they start to trust me and show up with something so fragile and sensitive like its sexuality, this takes time.
mhm, definitely. Okay, Danny, I have got a question. Who is your client actually? So
Who
who
is my clients? Everybody,
so who can come
men, women, couples, um, everybody who struggle in relationships or in sexuality, who feels that they get to the point where they have, I don't know, pain when they are making love, or
Mhm,
they don't know how to enjoy, or they have strange feelings during, or they feel like that they maybe thought that they are enjoying, but it suddenly became a flat
mhm,
and it's still the same, and they are not moving and they feel that they can get something more, or they want to get out from the sexuality something more.
mhm,
And people which they want to take care about relationships, like that they won't stay usually in long-term relationships, where it's example some crisis or it become flat again, or they struggle with one topic, usually the couples, which is repeating all the time, and they talked about 1000 times and nothing is not changing. So those are good moments why to come to me, and we will have a look and find out what we can do with the situation.
mhm, mhm. Okay, this is perfect. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. I have got, I will skip a little bit and I will ask you about the very last question, but after that, we will continue with others. Is there anything, Dani, that you would like people to know, generally, as far as sexuality is concerned? Is there anything that people should know? Everyone should know.
Everyone should know that sexual energy is 50% of our life force energy.
Mm-hmm.
And if we are not happy in a relationship, in sexuality and intimacy, we don't have usually so much energy for the rest of the tasks in the life. And it can be really like, if you really take care about your sexuality, and you have to learn and to educate in that the same way, like if you learn to example how to speak English or play tennis or how to make money, you can learn everything. So like, so then you will be, it's fascinating how all the quality of your life change, uh, because it's so powerful. So for me it has like the biggest meaning to take care about
Mm-hmm.
our relationships and who we are and what we need also in
Mm-hmm.
sexuality. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. This is a great information, I would say. Perfect, thanks. If you have ever experienced anything special while working, any special experience
All
during
the
your
time. All the time, especially of course on the beginning, when I was not experienced, and I learn, people was coming to me with different kind of topics, and still sometimes, but I'm not so surprised anymore. Now I'm just like, yeah, okay, good, new topic, I have to
Mhm,
look at it. And this is what I love on it, that have all the time educate myself, all the time something new, that it's not boring. It's not like that you go every day to office and you do the same work on the computer. It's always surprise for me. And I have, thanks to my clients, very strong aha moments for my life. Like it's always like, yeah, this is true. This is like, yeah. So it's connecting. Like it's, for me, probably it's the most surprising. Always how much it's giving to me, how much I
mhm,
learn from it, and how much I am becoming in love with people more and
mhm,
more, because I feel more and more how we are the same. Yeah. And sometimes I forget about it and then always bring me back. So this is probably the most surprising. Yeah.
mhm, mhm. This is awesome. I like it. Wow, perfect. And the very last question is, do you have any future dream when it comes to your job?
Yes, I do. I have dreams all the time. And when I reach them, I immediately create new one. This is me.
This is correct.
But my really, really big dream, which is one way happening now, it's to travel with my job because I love traveling. So I really love to get invitations to go to different kind of country to do workshop or work, yeah, for somebody on some festival or something. This was really my big dream. So this I'm very thankful for, and also I am finally, because I always did workshops like for 2 days, 4 days, week, or something like that. And I get to the point that I feel that I want to go deeper with the people.
Mhm.
So in February in Norway, I will first start in Norway because here I spend more time. And I need to, in Czech, I need to connect with people again through the workshops they knew with me and they wanted from me. But definitely in autumn 2024, I would like to open the same project in Czech. And it's just for women. Uh, it's like 1 year school with 4 big meetings in the year. And I would like to I would like to teach the woman and like I don't know how to explain. Like I would like to show them that it's totally okay how you are. It's we don't have to be everything and be perfect. And like all of us, we have some strengths and some weaknesses, and that's okay. And the main topic for me is to find out again who I am,
Mhm.
and if I am okay with who I am, how to communicate, how to live it. And if I am not okay with who I am, how to get there where I want to be.
Mhm. Mhm. Exactly. It makes sense.
Yeah, and all the phases, what we are going through in the life, and that we can that and accept I think the main meaning is accept all the parts in us, that we
Mhm.
can be angel, we can be bitch, we can be virgin, we can be prostitute, we can be all of it, all of it. And there is no any reason why to live something what others wants from us, or just one of this phase of us.
Exactly, exactly. Okay, so this is nice. So I wish you good luck while
Thank you.
realizing all your projects, because this sounds just awesome and really meaningful. It's meaningful because people need to hear that they are okay the way they are. And Danny, we have got a few last minutes, so I would like to ask you about the very last question. And this is, what would you like to tell people who will watch this video? What would you like them to, let's say, maybe bring from it, maybe remember, maybe think about? Is there any special kind of thought or idea that you would like to, let's say, just leave here for them to take from this video?
It's a difficult question
I
because
know.
I think that's the most important everything I said, but I think really maybe what we said really on the beginning, that everybody is okay.
Mhm.
Everybody is okay. Also, for me, I think it's important. It's not matter who you are. Be conscious about who you are.
Mhm.
And yeah, because most of the people in the world feel like a victims. Like I have to live something what I don't want, or
Mhm.
and sometimes it's fucking difficult. I'm sorry for the word. Sometimes it's really difficult to change, but it is possible.
Mhm.
And sometimes, mainly, my experience is about to accept who I am, and then it's changing. Usually it's the resistance, like, oh, this, I don't want this part of
Mhm.
me, or this is what I feel guilty or ashamed about. And this create the blockages that we cannot be who we are. So don't be scared of your shadows. Don't be scared of your mistakes. and fix what you fucked up or people fucked up in their life, because it's important. It's important for our growth if we
Mm-hmm.
learn from it. If you just
Mm-hmm.
repeat, then of course it's something else. But
Clear.
but
Clear.
it's important to do mistakes and be humans.
Nicely said. Thank you very much. That was a brilliant kind of interview, which I really enjoyed because there is so much energy in you, which I always like to meet in person or online, doesn't matter, but you are just a person who loves
Thank
their life, and this is what I like about you. So Danny, thank you for being here
you.
with us, and I hope you also enjoyed the video, and we'll just say bye to our listeners and maybe let's
Hello.
say get connected once again in the future. So thanks and bye
Yes,
everyone.
thank you. Bye bye.